Hello today and welcome back to Trails from Zero. Let's check not the log, it's been 2 weeks since I played, I forgot all the buttons. The detective notebook, and we'll see that we took care of all of our optional support requests. And now we gotta go to our Morka village, but first, after experiencing all of your fighting styles firsthand, I know I have a long way to go. If I don't buckle down on my training regimen, how else will I be able to protect Crossbell? Deputy Commander, I'd recommend that you all stay on guard from here on out. We'll make sure to contact the SSS if we ever require your assistance again. Though we can't publicly support your endeavors, know that we're rooting for you. Alright, let's go. Bye, Tangram Gate. Tangram Gate without drawers in the hillsides, thankfully. I think we can go straight to our Morka. There's nothing really new on the way there. I think there's maybe like one change along the road, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go talk to Chief Tolta. What's up, Chief? Long time no see, Chief Tolta. Ah, the Special Support Section. Thanks for coming. News of your success in solving the monster attacks reached our Morka the other day. I even managed to convince some of the other villagers that the police aren't all bad. Appreciate it, man. This ain't the time to be singing our praises, though. If you don't mind, could you run us through the details of your request? Oh, I almost forgot. Before that, allow me to thank you once more for dealing with those beasts. Now then, I'll get straight to the heart of the matter. The support request mentioned something about monsters trespassing onto our Morka private property. Indeed they have. You likely saw the places you were heading there. Along Old Morka Road, we own a stretch of property that serves as a storehouse for materials. There's been a pack of monsters that stormed in recently and made the place their new nest. It's caused us a whole slew of problems. A pack? I can see how that's an issue for the village. Any injuries? Not at the moment. However, we store many of our farming tools over there, so we cannot continue to ignore it. And given how well you dealt with our previous run-in with monsters, I was more than happy to submit a support request rather than ask the Bracer Guild. Sounds like our stock is finally starting to go up. While we should be happy about that, we should probably focus on the task at hand. Jeez, I know that. Alrighty, let's go show these trespassers who's boss. Yeah, it'd be best to finish this quickly. Way too long, this pack could get out of hand. Oh, so you'll do it? I knew asking the SSS for help was the right call. Here, take this with you. Private property key. That's your key to unlocking the property's gate. Head southeast on the old road, and you'll find the place. Heck, riding the bus halfway down the pathway should save you time. If you find anything useful in the area, I don't mind you using it. Please, just take care of this for us. Understood. Leave it to us, Chief Tolta. Alright. So I think he's right that it's a little faster if you ride the bus to, like, the fork in the road. Though exactly where this property is always kind of confusing. At least to me. Yeah, I think it's faster to just go back to this point at the end of East Crossbell Highway. Or rather, the start of the old road. And head this direction. I want to say it's actually before the rest stop here. It's confusing because it would have been so much simpler had they... Yeah, this is it. It would have been easier had they just put a bus stop at the rest stop. Is this the place? Yeah, with the best monster in the entire game. Indeed, this definitely appears to be our destination. I still can't believe monsters managed to turn this place into their lair. No kidding. They look tougher than the stuff you'd find on the roads, too. Why, because all that stuff that went down the other month probably came here looking for new feeding grounds. Another consequence of Rivage using more hounds. Well, discussion isn't going to get us anywhere. I'm going to unlock the door. Everybody ready? Alright, let's exterminate some monsters. Understood. Let's give them hell. Entering extermination mode. So yeah, we have to fight them. And no, you can't kill them with field attacks. It will not work. But luckily, if we get a lot of team rushes, this will be easy. This monster is Farticus. It farts on you. It's great. Everyone loves Farticus. Oh, and I have like no CP because of that quest, so gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I need to sell off the Sepith. I'm starting to hit max again, so it's kind of annoying. Not that I really need the Mira. Good job, Ellie. So only Tio is like a little low on the strength stat in order to be able to kill them in one standard attack. Though she can hit two of them. There we go. Let's see what we got in here. Terror bomb. Don't call me a box. I'm not a box. My cousin's a box. He's a complete idiot. I'm pretty sure that was submitted. Yeah, it's like the same pattern as last time here. Well, oh, I just noticed I didn't get a team rush. Well, that's why that didn't go very well. Randy, can you kill one even without a crit? Oh, well, you got a crit anyway. Well, so much for finding out the answer to that question. I'm glad that works from the front, too. Really? No frickin' team rush? Are you serious? No, not Summon's Eye. Let's go with the Beam Saber. Yeah. Not quite. See how much Lloyd's Brave Smash can do. Can I get 4 of them? No, I cannot. Is that all of them? It sure is. Okay, looks like that was the last of them. Extermination complete. I no longer detect the presence of any monsters within the perimeter. I put up a good fight, huh? Not really. Indeed. Fortunately, we were just able to manage just fine. Okay, let's go give our report to Chief Tolta. Yeah, hopefully he'll have a bit more peace of mind now. But first, there's one chest I didn't open. Feather Tackle, that's the second rod of the game. I always wanted to be a fisherman, but well... I think I wrote that. I think I did. I was like, there has to be a unique message for the one you get the fishing rod out of. Alright, they give you a little option to return automatically. That's nice of them. I see. No more worrying about them then. Looks like we can finally get back to tending our fields in peace. It seems I owe my thanks once again, Special Support Section. It was no biggie. Stuff like that is nothing for us. Honestly, here I'll talk. There's something else, Chief Tolta. Since the property is on the road, you should put up a warning sign so people don't accidentally wander inside. I'm sure that could be arranged. Besides, I want just our villagers to enter that place from now on. However, I can't help but notice that this all started after the wolf attacks. It's almost been a month since then, and yet this still happened. A correlation has not been confirmed, but it's quite probable. With our extermination, I do not think any more monsters will attempt to trespass onto the storehouse grounds again. You think? Oh, hearing that is music to my ears. Anyway, thank you. As always, I'll make sure to call you if anything else pops up. You can count on us, sir. Call us, and we'll come running. Well, if you'll excuse us. Now back to the city. Also, isn't it kind of weird that their, storehouse is that far away from the village? Don't think about it too much. We've often pondered that. It's like, what do they use that property for? Why is it so far away? Why would they keep farm goods there? It's like halfway to Crossbell City at that point. Just shut up. Don't worry about it. Oh, I went to the fork. I didn't want to go to the fork. I wanted to go to the east gate. Whoops. And I think we're getting a little scene right here. This is Lloyd Bannings of the SSS speaking. Oh, Lloyd! What a relief. The call went through. What's up, Fran? It's not like you to directly contact us. Are there urgent matters to tend to? So, actually, a citizen would like to speak with the special support section. Are you okay with the face-to-face meeting? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. One question though. Why didn't you send the request through the terminal like you normally would? So about that, it sounds like the request is a bit more serious than usual. Not to mention, it's rare to have somebody specifically ask for you. I figured you guys would be okay with it. Gotcha. I think I understand the situation. Should we return to the SSS? That'd be perfect. I'll tell the client to meet you there. Do you have any idea when you'll get back? Let me think. We're a ways away, so let them know they're free to wait inside if they manage to get there first. Okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks, Lloyd. I hope your meeting goes well. What's wrong? It sounded urgent. Yeah, well, Fran was being a little vague, but it looks like we've got a serious request. Let's finish up unfinished business and head back to the SSS, okay? Roger. Yo, Lloyd, is our client a sexy lady this time? How do you expect me to know that, Randy? But what if it is, though? Oh, we're in front of this thing. Let's give it some stuff. Here you go. All right, let's try bringing a different dish next time. You just gotta remember every now and then to give one to it. Speaking of remembering things, let's rank up with Certain. Why not? Check rank. Certain examined Lloyd's fishing notebook. Wow, Lloyd, managed to catch yourself some real beauts. Good work, kid. Starting today, you are now a professional fisher. Wait, what? That what that's called? Yes, it is. I remember the day I reached professional fisher as clear as a river stream. I'd always been an avid fisherman, but I had to stop in Liberl for a business trip. During that trip, I met with the founder of the Fisherman's Guild. Needless to say, this man was the legendary angler himself, Mr. Fisher, who's now my boss. You remember Mr. Fisher? We didn't really stop to talk to him much during the FC and SC playthroughs. I think he's around in FC. I know he's around in SC a lot, but he's also the final challenge in Estelle's Fishing Sundor. Anyway, cue some more fishing, then it happened. I was granted the rank of professional fisher. Man, that sure takes me back. It must have been quite the struggle. It's another one of Certain stories. It's going to be a long one, I could feel it. But wait, why'd you stop in Liberl for work? Were you some kind of trader? No, not at all. I was there on behalf of my father, himself a businessman. Sure, I may have a business acumen, but I pride myself in being a branch manager. Yeah, I can see that. I figured he lived for his hobby, but this just confirms it. Whoops, almost forgot. I still gotta tell you about the requirements to advance to the next rank. Your conditions for ranking up are to catch at least 12 unique kinds of fish. You'll really need to pull out all the stops for this one, but just try your best. Alright, we'll come and talk to him and do that some other time. So this would be a new phase in the city, but I don't think anyone's changed position with the guild. But I think Estelle and Joshua might have new dialogue if you talk to them. I mean, everyone else in the city does. No, it's not. Okay, it's the same. Oh, that's disappointing. I could have sworn they get new dialogue now, or maybe only certain characters do. Maybe I'm wrong in that the phase might not change until after the next cutscene. Yeah, but I do know one character whose dialogue changed. And it just happens to be our dear Franny. Because she was the one that called us and she knows about the thing we're supposed to go do, that means her dialogue right now is unique. It's a tiny little window in which you can get this unique dialogue with Fran. Hey everyone, the client was such a cutie. You thinking what I'm thinking, Lloyd? Let's hurry our asses back there. Her request seemed pretty serious, so I had her go directly to the SSS. You guys should probably go there as soon as possible. Just get one little unique Randy line that's easy to miss. So I think, I don't believe there's anything unique that shows up in this tiny little time window. But I can create a save file for it just to be safe. And I can check Bumpmaster's Guide, but I'm pretty sure nothing unique shows up until after we do this next scene. Oh, there's a Vita exclusive side request, but we can't really do that, obviously. Okay. So we're heading straight to the SSS. Yes, there are some quests that remain exclusive to Evo. And I say remain exclusive to Evo because they are not in Kai. Something about Morge's Bakery. I don't really know the details. Oh, hello there. It looks like she was one step ahead of us. Oh! I'm so sorry. It was unlocked, so I let myself in. I swear I didn't know you were gone. No, don't worry about it. We already knew you were coming. Welcome to the special support section. You were looking for some advice, right? Yes, exactly. I didn't know who else to turn to. My name is Rishia Mao. I just want to go ahead and thank you. This means the world to me. Whoa. Get a grip, man. How is it humanly possible for someone to be this pretty? Do you have to make your ogling so obvious, Lloyd? Huh? Right. Why don't you take a seat, Miss Mao? Let's hear this problem of yours. A threat letter? Yes, it arrived exactly 1 week ago. When Ilya checked her mail, she found a letter with no return address. Oh, sorry, Ilya Patire is... Arkansas's one and only blazing dancer. A continent-renowned actress who's recently taken the world by storm. Oh, hell yes. Who would have thought that we'd get a request involving Ilya frickin' Patire? I know you are excited, Randy, but please try to control yourself. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all. But a threat letter to her? Really? Apparently. She keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Its contents are way too eerie for it to be a mere prank. I asked the troop leader about it, and he advised me to contact the police. If you don't mind me asking, who's in possession of the threat letter now? Ilya should still have it on her. Luckily, I managed to convince her not to immediately throw it in the trash. A wise move. If she has it, we should ask Ilya if we can inspect the letter. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arkansas in some way? Yes, I'm one of the other actresses. I'm just a beginner, though. Nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a damn minute. What's your problem, Randy? Your face. I saw it in the front page feature about Arkansas's new show. You're the co-star that plays the Moon Princess, the ultimate compliment to Ilya's Sun Princess. The high-profile, up-and-coming actress scooped up by Ilya Patire and made famous in the blink of an eye, Rishia Mao. No, I wouldn't really call myself famous. All I do is stumble around and get in the other's way. Truth be told, I'm still not sure if I'm ready for my debut. No need to be so modest, Miss Mao. Being recruited by Arkansas is an incredible accomplishment, You should be proud. Oh, thank you. Being nervous about it is natural, I think. Though, back to the topic at hand. You implied that Ilya isn't really bothered by the letter, right? Yes, but I wish she'd take this seriously. She said she's busy perfecting the new play, so she doesn't have time for non-issues. Non-issues like dealing with buffoons from the police, I think were her exact words. Well, that's encouraging. Doesn't that mean we shouldn't poke our heads into her private matters? But you are the special support section. I read in a magazine that you're supposed to be friendlier than the rest of the C.P.D. And I tried to persuade Ilya myself, but that didn't really work out. She really seems desperate. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but have you asked the Bracer Guild for help? Since Ilya is a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for the time being. Well, there's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the guild is in Crossbell. It'd be far too conspicuous if bracers were constantly coming in and out of our conceal. Rumors would spread. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice if it were you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded much ruder than I thought it would. It's fine, Miss Mal. We understand. I think we have a grasp on the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you guys think? Should we take the case? Of course. I have no objections. How could we not help him out? There you have it, Miss Mal. If you'll let us, the special sports section would be happy to tackle this threat letter. Thank you so much. I'll head back to the theater if that's okay. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please, stop by whenever works for you. We will. See you, Risha. Call me anytime. Well, we should probably jump on this soon and head to our conceal. After all, we can't exactly conduct our investigation without the key evidence, can we? Indeed. We cannot ignore Ilya's theory that it's simply a prank either. Man, this is a blessing in disguise. Hanging out in our conceal right before the debut of their new show? Score. And we get to see Ilya Poteri in all her glory, baby. Honestly, Randy, though I can't deny I'm excited to meet Ilya Poteri myself. Does my hair look okay? You two are really worked up about this. Well, she's definitely a looker based on what I've seen in magazines. I too would be lying if I said I was not at least a tiny bit excited. Yes, but first, support request. Probably. No, it turns out there are none. There could be a new one unlocked though. I mean like a hidden one. Well, we can report the ones we sent in, or we did. What's up, Fran? Cool, we got promoted, and we're done here. So no, nothing unlocked. Though I think now there would be a new phase in the city. I think anyway. Nope. Oh well. Okay, maybe it's after the next scene. I know it happens sometime today. But first, let's go to the C.P.D. because Fran once again has unique dialogue. Hi everyone, were you able to see the client? Hell yeah, they were friggin' huge! Randy. Oh boy. Try and restrain yourself just a little bit. I love Randy. Also, in the original version of the game, that conversation was like super mangled and not translated correctly. I had to like test it. And I found out later, I was like, oh, he's talking about her tits. Now I understand, given when this triggers. Our conceal. Upon further inspection, the architecture of this building is magnificent. Its appearance is quite modern too. That's because it was built in the last 20 years. It's fairly new compared to some of the older buildings, like City Hall. Our conceal. Back when I was a kid, Guy and Cecile would bring me here every so often. Majesty of it getting to you, Lloyd? No, not really. So, are we all ready to head inside? Before we do that, for my sanity, pretty safe. Wow, the lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think they're in the middle of practice? Yep, I'd say so. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terribly sorry. Only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. That's okay, we're here for good reason. We're with the C.P.D. I believe we received a request for consultation from you. So, you're the special support section. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Arkansas. Risha has already given me the full story. I believe you're here to speak with the troop leader and Ilya, correct? Yeah. Are they free right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead through the main doors. Yvonne and Risha are likely in the process of watching Ilya practice right about now. Oh, are you sure? We don't want to interrupt her while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by a minor trifle like this. On the contrary, with the show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then, to the auditorium. Oh, that's him again. He moved up here. Whoa. Well, there she is. Wow, she's absolutely incredible. Now you can see what Arkansas does. Oh? And thank you for coming, guys. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you were just wow. That was completely breathtaking. I think I died and went to heaven for a second there. I'm blessed to have witnessed something so extraordinary. You guys flatter me. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? You intend to improve it even further? Why, of course. That particular routine was one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add the Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say that this was nothing compared to what that'll be like. Wow, really? Gotta say, that's pretty damn amazing. Isn't it? I can't even imagine what it will end up looking like. Look forward to it. So, Risha, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is the special support section. Really? You sure don't give off any cop vibes, though. Anyway, you want to investigate this letter business? You know, I'd feel bad if you wasted your time looking into a dumb prank. Come now, Ilya. Everyone is worried about you. Why don't you indulge us? Just a tad? Well, I don't know about that. It's never been my style to try and reduce the pressure before a show. But if Risha lets me give her a special massage, I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. Oh, I swear, what am I going to do with you? She's, pretty different from her stage persona. Reminds me of a creepy old lecher. I heard she had an interesting personality, but not to this extent. Kinda intense, ain't she? I'm so sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. What was that? Huh? What do you mean, Ilya? You said Lloyd, right? That's you? Yes, I'm him. Too close, way too close. And what's your last name, Lloyd? Bannings. My name's Lloyd Bannings. I knew it! What? Excuse me? Wait, what? Yeah, what the hell, Lloyd? Ilya, stop! What is the meaning of this? Oh boy, it's a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the infamous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you had joined the police department. You're exactly how I imagined you'd be. Oh, wait a second. Does that mean you're a friend of Cecile's or something? Yep, Cecile's my best friend. I've known her for about 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. Allow me to introduce myself then. I'm Ilya Patire, the figurehead of Arconceal, so to speak. Happy to finally meet you, Lloyd. And that goes for the rest of you too. You need to calm down, Ilya. Isn't hugging someone out of the blue a little rude? Aw, who needs formalities? Admit it, Lloyd. Didn't my hug make you a little happy? A teensy-weensy bit? Well... First Cecile, now her. The hierarchy has made itself painfully clear. The little brother character reigns supreme. Damn you. Turn down that little brother charm of yours and save some of the ladies for the rest of us. Anyway, about the threat letter. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that thing. Can't really say no to my favorite little guy, can I? I made sure to bring the letter to practice with me. Here you go. Thanks, Celia. I'm pretty sure you guys asked for help, though. Let's give it a read. Cease production of your new show, or the beloved blazing dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. What the? Cease production of your new show, or the beloved blazing dancer will have a tragic accident. Signed by Yin. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You sure about that? It sounds more like a lame prank to me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This sort of threat isn't out of the ordinary. We're already kind of used to it. Really? Unfortunately so. We do get a decent amount of these sort of things. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this particular case, however, there is something that bothers me. And what would that be? It's the signature, ain't it? Precisely. Essentially, all the letters we've been sent up until now have been left anonymous. Something about the name Yin rubs me the wrong way. I just can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. Pretty sure that's just your overactive imagination. Do you have any idea as to who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? It almost sounds like some sort of code name. I suppose it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver, after all. That's where the well runs dry, though. An interesting coincidence indeed. Any other ideas? I don't mean to pry, but have you done anything recently that would cause someone to hold a grudge against you? About that. Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Risha? You do have some idea who might have it out for you? Well, actually, it's not about us. It's about you, Ilya. Remember the other day with the president of that company? Oh, that old baldy? I couldn't care less about that. I'd already forgotten, to be honest. Who exactly was this baldy? Just some greasy old loser named Marconi. Apparently, he's the big boss of that business, Rivage & Co. What? Rivage? So the name finally comes out. What's with all the freaking out? Well, we've been hearing that name pretty often. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with Rivage's president? Sure thing. He likes to bring his business associates to Arconceal for entertainment. He loves sitting in our exclusive seats. So you know he's a big shot. The funny thing is, he's not interested in our shows at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing. All he does is ogle me with those lecherous eyes of his. Ilya. She does have a keen eye when it comes to things of that nature. Of course I do. This stage is my world, and that includes the audience. So anyway, that old coot had the gall to approach and patronize me. He kept babbling on and on about how he would support my career and have me debut at the Heimdall Opera House. Whoa, you planning to dance there? Actually, we receive requests to perform in both the Empire and the Republic. Since they're limited time offers, we've thought about conducting special performances. And now that I think about it, we even had an offer to perform in La Pearl's Grand Arena. Wow, Arkansas really is as popular as people make them out to be. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about backing her? He supposedly has powerful contacts within Erebonia. But judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. From all we've heard, Rivage has deep ties to the Empire. And to a certain degree, its criminal underworld. I had no idea that they were that devious. How were you able to conclude the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course. And for good measure, I gave him a slap to the face. You did what? You slapped a Mafia Don? In the face? Yes, she did. I swear I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I as well. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. That recklessness, rudeness of that man was unbelievable. The nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. Sounds like he might be a little salty because of the whole thing. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? It does seem like a possible motive to send a threat letter, yes. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we'll try to uncover some new leads with the clues on hand. Do you mind if we keep the letter, Ilya? Be my guest. I can see that glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Come again? It's like whenever I step onto the stage, our eyes are the same. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a bang-up job. Hopefully, letting you handle this whole mess will let poor Risha sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily tackle the case, Miss Mal. I hope we can live up to your high expectations. Ilya seems to finally understand the situation now. Oh, I'm so happy that I turned to you for help. Well, it's only just begun. I don't think we'll be able to solve this using traditional methods. I guess so. By the way, I'd appreciate it if you spoke less formally to me. Why? Well, I'm still just a novice. And I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. I can't help but feel a little awkward when you speak formally to me. Really, I never meant anything by it. We'll treat you like a regular girl from here on out. Thank you, that's all I want. Risha! The meeting's going to start without you, if you don't hurry it up. I'll be right there. Well then, everyone, if you'll excuse me. If you figure anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. Arkansas sure is busy. You're telling me. I bet they practice another 100 times before the actual show. It's hard to see why they don't want to waste their time with this threat letter business. Indeed. An unnecessary use of their time. I hope we can solve this soon for the sake of their new production. Let's get to it then. What's the plan then? At least Rivage is looking like a potential lead. Yen appears to bear some significance as well. I have an idea. Hear me out, everyone. Why don't we pay Rivage & Co. a little visit? What? You feeling alright, buddy? Isn't our obligation as police officers to question any possible leads? We still don't know if Rivage's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble. Well, you make a valid point. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. They're a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This could be a big opportunity to have all the facts finally laid bare. That makes sense. Are you worried or something? Well, Randy and I could always go alone. What are you implying, Lloyd? I wasn't implying anything. We'd love to join you, and besides, I'm not particularly worried. I don't see the harm in going to ask them a few questions. Just who are the people that make up the city's infamous mafia? I'm interested in finding out. Really? You're sounding pretty eager there, El. You're imagining it. After all, life is full of surprises. Doubly so for our current case. Who knows what information will unveil about the letter? We should go visit them right away. Agreed. According to the database, Rivage's headquarters lies deep within the back alley. There is a narrower alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front doors. That shady looking place, right? Pretty sure some mean looking dudes stand guard down there. All makes sense now. Alright, so we're supposed to go to Arc and Seal. Well, let's go to the SSS building really quickly. Nope, all the same. And I don't think anything changes in the city. Yeah. We can just go ahead with the investigation, and then I'll take us into evening. Right, I have to go outside to use fast travel. To the back alley. Rivage & Co. Rivage & Co. This place is even seedier than I expected. It's not exactly in the safest part of the city either. Hold on there. Huh, I wonder if... I'll have to check the script. I wonder if that Lloyd dialogue was supposed to be in parentheses. Who the hell are you guys? This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss off. What? Aren't you those guys? Could it be? Huh, think we're about to get reacquainted with a dear felon of ours. What? Who are these guys? It's those damn dogs with the police. They're the ones that spoiled our plans in the downtown district. The hell did you just say? It seems our reputation precedes us. We've come here to perform an official investigation today. What are you going on about? We'd appreciate you introducing us to your leader. We'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds? A bunch of dogs like you talking to the Dawn? How cocky have you runts become? Rest assured, he isn't a suspect. He's just a person of interest. He, of course, isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue. Can you at least let the boss know we're here? Appreciate it, boys. Damn. Thanks, Arno. Your screw-up has made them become way more arrogant. Hey man, the hell's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, huh? Huh, sounds good to me. No good, huh? Yeah, it's a bust. We've got no choice but to retreat for now. Step aside. Boss! We'll leave it to you. Thanks. He's massive. Vald was fairly large, but he pales in comparison to this. This guy's a mountain. Huh. You're those brats of the police, then. I've heard the stories already. But you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports Section. And you are? Garcia Rossi. I'm the General Manager of Sales at Rivage & Co. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though. Oh, damn. I wasn't expecting a big shot like him coming out here to greet us. Yes, he's likely Marconi's right-hand man. Come inside. I'll listen to what you have to say. Huh? What? Huh. Go on. You better listen to what the boss says. Get your asses in there. Don't even think about disrespecting the boss. Unless you're fine with shortening your lifespans. I wouldn't know. You think the Don sent Ilya Plateria a threat letter? Huh, that's nothing more than conjecture. We aren't claiming it as the truth, of course. However, we heard of a quarrel that took place recently, and given that we're out of leads, we figured we might as well come ask. You're talking about the Don getting smacked across the face? Just a trivial matter at a party he was attending. The Don drank a bit too much alcohol, so he has almost no recollection of it. I doubt he's holding a grudge.
Oh, really? This is just another rumor we heard. But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House?
Yeah, that discussion happened. Rivage has many powerful connections, so they were trying to leverage the idea. But I suppose I can't ignore the fact that the Don wanted to invite her as a special guest.
What? A special guest?
Yep, that's our side of the story. Well, there you have it. We've got nothing to do with it. Do you understand now, kiddos?
Just in case, do you mind taking a look at the letter?
Huh? Sure, whatever. Hand it over.
Here you go. Lloyd passed the threat letter to Garcia.
Huh? The hell's up with this guy? He seems dead set on interrupting Ilya Poteri's performance.
What was that just now? He looked like he noticed something.
Garcia threw the letter back at Lloyd. This is idiotic. Threat letter? That reads like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. The hell you saying, pal?
Your reaction gave the impression that you knew something.
Are you trying to imply something, Missy? Nothing in that phony letter rang any bells. I can confirm that the Don didn't write it at the very least. You guys are on a fool's errand, huh? Damn, it's obvious as hell that he knows more than he's letting on.
There's a low probability he will reveal any information.
I understand. Garcia, is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Don? What? Oh right, if you don't mind, we'd like to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Or is he not in right now? Don't go getting cocky now, kiddos. You think the Don has time to see a bunch of irrelevant cops like you? A group of naive and helpless puppies that he can crush in the palm of his hand? Oh, wait a second. I can't believe I even bothered to meet with you punks. I figured it was a good opportunity, so I'll be gracious and give you a warning. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Rivage's iron grip is here to stay. Awful arrogant, aren't you? If you understand, then get the hell out of here. I don't have time to sit around having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you. However, if you defy us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you.
Thanks for the warning, Garcia. Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we could here. Yes. Roger.
Huh. You didn't even bother serving us any tea. Wait just a moment. You there, redhead. Huh? You talking to me? That shade of red. I've seen it before. No, you couldn't be. Whoa, hold on there, Gramps. I love to be courted by buxom ladies, but old men on the other hand? Catch my drift? Well, no matter. You're an eyesore, so get lost. Make up your damn mind. Weren't you the one that stopped me, pal?
Well, that went well. He was treating us like children.
I can't stand that bastard.
That reminds me, Randy. He stopped you for some reason. What was up with that?
Beats me. Anyway, that monster definitely ain't bluffing. I doubt we'd even be able to put a scratch on him with the way we are now.
You think? I definitely sensed that he was far beyond our reach. He seemed largely unconcerned about our actions.
Right, I got that impression too.
He knows we're aware of their connections within the Diet, but didn't seem fazed at all.
Ellie? What's up?
Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, how will we proceed? I'm sure you're already hard at work trying to connect all the dots, right?
You mean regarding the threat letter to Sedalia?
Yeah.
I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value.
That being said,
I think there's a low likelihood that Rivage is connected to this incident.
Really?
But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? I never said he didn't. I think his reaction was because he noticed something. Perhaps what Garcia reacted to was the sender's name. The name of the sender. That Yin dude. You think there's a chance Yin is involved with Rivage? Yin conspiring with Rivage wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the letter. It was almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with them once he saw it. Don't you think so?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe the look on that ugly mug of his.
So we can deduce that while Yin has no ties with Rivage, it's still a name they're familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis?
Yeah, something along those lines.
If that's the case, I think we should consult with someone who is more familiar with Rivage. Mr. Grimwood comes to mind.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, then it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace too. Although, we give that woman any scrap of meat, and before you know it, she'll be pining for the whole damn meal.
The situation would grow into a colossal scandal for our conceal.
I was hoping you'd all talk me down from that idea, to be honest. We should try questioning any other people that come to mind as well. Who knows, maybe someone unexpected will be the key to finding a new lead.
Yes, maybe so.
What's up?
Oh no, it's nothing. Shall we begin gathering information? We're free to visit wherever we like, but we'll have to visit the law office at some point.
Right. Let's go do rounds and visit Mr. Grimwood once we're ready. Let's talk for maybe talking to the NPCs if you want to. So I wonder if now the phase changed. Let's talk to Mimi. It'll be obvious from her. Yep, the phase did in fact change. Let's go to East Street and we'll check the guild. See if people's positions changed. So Joshua went to Belgard. Let's go check in on them. I believe I remember this conversation because I remember us struggling with it a lot. Whoops, that's West Street. I want West Crossbell Highway. I remember us struggling and with the translation of it, and Kata, Arvin, and I really working on it to get it right. And I kind of don't remember what we settled on. It was a very vague conversation. But since I'm doing a much more like streamlined playthrough this time, it's a lot easier to keep tabs on like where Estelle and Joshua are, and I'm trying to like follow their storyline a bit closely. So they should be out over here on this like little side deck. Wow, talk about a view. So, oh, there's a typo there. We're missing the word is. Good thing I checked. So this is where Crossbell and Erebonia border each other, right? This is my first time seeing it this close. Yes, right on the other side of the border should be Guerrilla Fortress. I don't like that. It's obviously there. Oh, no, wait. Well, I guess it does make sense since I know what Guerrilla Fortress looks like. Supposedly, it's one of Erebonia's most important military bases. Taking everything into account, it's likely because it's the closest base to Calvard. Oh, right. Erebonia and Calvard have always hated each other, haven't they? Crossbell really has its fair share of burdens, huh, Joshua? Oh, hey, everyone. You know, seeing a view like this helps remind me of how powerful the Erebonian Empire really is. Still, the Erebonians I've met aren't bad people. Well, one of them is a little strange. I feel like that's pretty close to what she said in Japanese, but I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a dig at Olivier. Estelle and I came here to meet with a client, so we took the opportunity to see this with our own eyes. If we're to understand Crossbell, we'll have to observe its circumstances for ourselves. Alright, so I'll have to fix that one little typo in
while I'm editing this video. Every now and then, 0 edits happen. Probably like a handful a week. Doing the videos always leads to more. And if it's not a mistake, it's just something where I'm like, I don't like how that's worded. Or it's like some sort of faux pas that is still in the game that I have since become more like cognizant of, and I don't write into Azure. Alright, back to the city. So there are some optional scenes that pop up here. Let me go over Bump's little notes here. So he has optional events with Kate in Central Square. Oh, something about entering Jarrod Armory. We can do that. Let's head to Central Square. Is there... I don't think there's a little event here, but I could be wrong. Oh, we got Raymond and Donovan. Inspector Donovan and Detective Raymond? Are you in the middle of an investigation? We are indeed. Happen to be collecting evidence for that warehouse district shooting. Oh, right. This is something that's like brought up every now and then. I bet anything that the culprit is related to Rivage somehow. Those guys have been causing nothing but trouble recently, like that thing with the truck. Truck? Mind filling us in? Please do. My interest is piqued. Raymond, what have I said about reining in that loose tongue of yours? Ah, crap. I did it again, didn't I? Well, I suppose we have no choice but to tell them now. It all started with a rumor that was sent to the 2nd Division. Last weekend, there was an incident that happened in Calvert involving a truck, one of Rivage's trucks. Supposedly, it was attacked by an unknown party and went up in flames. Someone blew it up? It seems so, and while those on top may try to cover it up, stories like this are becoming more and more common. Fortunately, citizens have yet to be involved, but word is that the Bracer Guild has been investigating the incident as well. That certainly sounds suspicious. Do you think the attackers might have been Heiyue? I bet it was. Who else would have had the balls to do something like that to Rivage? It's not our business, but it would do us some good to keep a close eye on how this unfolds. Yeah, this is a little side story that's easy to miss unless you're doing all the NPC dialogues. But yeah, the suggestion is that a Rivage truck that was headed, I believe, between Tangram Gate and Altair got like taken out by Heiyue. Presumably because Heiyue is like, yo, that's our turf. Stay away from the Republic. I think anyway. But yeah, that's one of those little stories that goes on in the background that's easy to miss. I just remembered that I said that I was going to exchange Sepith at the IBC. Or that I just had to get rid of Sepith. You can do that now. Alright. Yeah, I'm full up on Sepith. So let's just go 1,000 on all of them. Get myself a cool, what was that, 180,000 Mira? Later, Lanfei. Let's see what else we got in these notes. Oscar has a little scene, Kate has a scene. Oh, we can go talk to Risha again. We can also go to Nine Volley. Ignis. Yeah, we can talk to Wazi involved. Yeah, but you can learn a little, like, more details about what's going on in the background with this, little conflict between Rivage and Heiyue by talking to all the NPCs. I believe, God, what's that guy's name? Grid, I think? Who works at, or doesn't work at, but is always hanging out at Long Lao and is the truck driver. I believe he says something about, like, that incident that Donovan and Raymond just told us about. Oh, hi everyone. Sorry for the ruckus. I'm getting ready to practice. You're looking as busy as ever. What do you expect, man? She's a rising star. I actually had no intention of joining the troupe originally. Oh, really? Why the change of heart? Well, I've always wanted to watch one of Arkansas's famous performances. I came to watch one of their public practice sessions when Ilya laid her eyes upon me. She came up to me and exclaimed, "I can feel the talent oozing from you." One thing led to another, and here we are. I can clearly visualize the event in my mind. That definitely sounds like Ilya. She can get pushy at times. And yeah, that's the backstory of how Risha was recruited to Ark and Seal. But up next, we gotta go to West Street. So let's head there. And we'll stop here. When we pick up next time, we're gonna head inside and talk to Mr. Grimwood. And he'll tell us more about Rivage, and he'll read the threat letter and give us some information about this Yin character. That's what we're now investigating to get to the bottom of just who this Yin person is and why they sent this threat letter to Ilya. Alright, see you guys in the next one.